Hey guys, welcome back. It's Donna Sharp with Holistic Wellbeing. Thank you so much for joining me here on day 492. I'm very delighted because I'm here to continue speaking with you guys on the effectiveness of creating a sound family by building a relationship with your children. So we've spoken about several different topics from this book, and the name of the book is 3 Steps to a Strong Family. And there were some great points that I've shared with you over the past several days, and I do pray that you're actually taking them and placing them in practice, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to learn. But I encourage you to create that bond with your children by identifying those items that they need to learn to instill in them before they become full-blown adults, right? So today I'm going to speak with you on the topic of budgets. What does that look like? You know, children of all ages aren't the only ones necessarily that needs to understand budgets. As adults, we have to understand the same as well. So as I mentioned, some of the items that I speak on, chances are you may be able to take some of these away and incorporate it right within your own household among the older generation, should I say. So the purpose basically here is to show children how to create a simple budget. As I mentioned before, it's good that you don't make things complicated for them. You keep it very simple. One of the lives I spoke on, I encourage you guys to make sure that you're talking about just 3 things at a time, because when you pour it on, you lay it on thick on them, they're not going to appreciate the things that you're teaching them. Not only that, it's going to be very difficult for them to retain and learn the information. All right. So to start, in order to create this budget, the start of a month, one of the things that they encourage in this book, first of all, is to help the child create a list of things that they will need for that month. All right, a list of things that they would need for that month, because when you're creating a budget, you of course have to understand what you're working with. So when you understand what you're working with, the desires that you have, the needs, the wants, it makes it a lot clearer so you can see the direction that you're headed. The second thing is add together how much money that they have earned and how much they can earn. Remember, we spoke about the PEG system and payday. When they slip those pegs in a hole, it shows that they've actually accomplished their goals. And as a result of payday, they're able to get rewarded for the things that they have done. So add together how much money they have and how much they can actually earn, because that's one of the main ways that they'll be able to identify with that budget and basically be able to see a full picture of exactly, again, where they're headed. So here's a suggestion: use a simple envelope budget. I'm sure you guys are you guys may be very familiar with this. I believe it's Dave Ramsey that talks about the envelope method of saving, and he has a whole training program on that. So use the simple envelope training, and basically what you're going to do is write on the outside of the envelope for the child. The child is going to write that they need 1 new shirt, right? The cost of the shirt, let's say it's $30. You write that on the outside of the envelope. The second thing is start putting money in it as they earn it, and until they have enough to actually earn the amount that has been placed on the outside of the envelope. In this case, it's $30, and they'll be able to see exactly how far they're headed to getting towards that goal. Now, the big thing here is, because we spoke on savings and the importance of savings and the importance of tithing, and the thing is, if they put all of it in there, then they're not going to be able to differentiate all that they're working with. Once they remove the amount that they're actually saving before they actually place anything in the envelope, then they won't be able to intertwine and mingle and mix up everything. There's just going to be mass confusion. And then when they go and spend the money on the things that they want, then they're going to look back and say, oh, I'm not going to be able to save. And that's because they've just put all their money into one pot, right? So here's a story I'm going to read to you guys. Make sure my paper doesn't blow away here. So here's a story I'm going to read to you, and then you'll be able to identify the items together, right? So one of our sons, shortly after going on the system, wanted an expensive pair of basketball shoes so badly that he could hardly stand it, but he didn't have enough money. He asked if we would buy them for him, and we said maybe for his birthday, which was 4 months away. Then he asked if we would lend him the money. We said probably not, unless he wanted to pay interest. Then he wondered if he would get credit at the store and pay for part now and part later. Finally, having exhausted all of the instant gratification methods, he sat down and figured out that he could earn the rest of the money he needed in 4 weeks if he did well on payday and at the Saturday job auction. He started an envelope budget: shoes, 103. He put in what money he had and worked hard at his pegs. In a month, he bought his shoes, which he treated like gold. The payoff for me came a week or so later when he came one day after school and said, "Dad, I'm glad I had to save up and wait for these shoes. I think I appreciate them more." And that's the big thing, guys. When they do it on their own, chances are they'll appreciate it. They'll go back and do the same process again. So it nets them the same results with the proper discipline and behavior. So in summary, sometimes a wallet or a simple purse of their own can help a child keep track of the money they earn, the safest place for it when they're not on their way to buy something in the family bank where it can be earning interest. So I wanted to share that with you, just to encourage you that if your child has some challenges as it comes to budgeting and saving, just try the simple method and see how well that works for you. Don't make it complicated. Keep it very, very simple, and you'll find out that you'll gain the results that you're looking for. So my name is Donna with Holistic Wellbeing. If you'd like to learn more about me, please log on to holisticwellbeing.com. Please share this video, love the video. And if you did not get a chance to see it and you're just tuning in live, I'm going to encourage you to type replay. But not only that, please place your comments in the section, because the only way that I'm able to find out and communicate with you to see how well you've learned from this process is by reading your comments and ideas and the things that you've actually tried. So until tomorrow, guys, I thank you all for joining. I pray that you're all staying safe, be well, and know that I care and I love you guys, and I'm praying for all of you. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Ciao.